guys, welcome back. On today's video, I am going to be talking about my current skincare routine. Oh my gosh, it feels like forever. I can't even remember the last time that I came on here to record a video. I'm so sorry that I have been MIA. I had asked a while back on my Instagram what you guys wanted to see for my next video, and skincare was highly requested, so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I am not going to continue rambling. I'm really just going to go into the details. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been using. And so this is by the company Peach and Lily, and I bought this at Ulta for $39. I can't remember where I saw this. It was somewhere on my Instagram. I think it was in one of those sponsored posts that just appeared, and I am not even going to lie. I mean, the color that they promote their products in just really caught my eye. It's like a pinkish coral, and it's one of my favorites. So like I said, it just made me click on it real quick. And the way that they promoted this is by putting glass skin. I really wanted to see if this would transform my skin into that glass skin that it was saying, and I just decided to give it a try. I've been using these products for the past 2-3 months. I have to say, I've had it for such a long time, and at the beginning I only wanted to try it for 2 weeks and then sit down and do this review, but I've just been enjoying it that honestly I just completely forgot until I asked you guys, and then it's like, this is the moment. I read a little bit about Peach and Lily, and they are a Korean beauty company, and I've heard a lot of good things about Korean products that have to do specifically for skincare. And so I was like, okay, I was very intrigued. I've never really tested out any sort of Korean beauty skincare, and so that was just another plus as to why I also decided to pick this up. The one product from this kit that I actually wanted to buy individually was the refining serum, but it was going to cost me around $40, which was pretty much how much this cost me. $39, $40, like $1 away. And so I said, why not just give the kit a try, do the 4-step routine that it's suggested, and then find out, you know, if I just like one of these products and then just buy that full size, or just buy full size on everything if I truly do enjoy it, you know? Like I said, these products I have been using for the past 2-3 months, and at the beginning I've decided to not use anything on my skin, my face, other than these products, because I really wanted to put them to the test. Inside of this box comes another box, and it comes with the 4 products. The first step to this routine is the Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser, and then it moves on to the second step, which is a Mild Dew Treatment Essence. Step 3 is this one right here, and it's the Glass Skin Refining Serum. Last but not least, you get this jar right here, which is a facial cream, and it is called the Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. When I saw the size of these products, I was like, oh my gosh, they're not gonna last me. It's only gonna be like 3 tries and that's it. But as you guys can see here on this bottle, it's clear and it still has quite a lot of product. And surprisingly, I still have a lot from each of these. Honestly, don't even need to use so much of this product. A little bit, like a small pea size, is more than enough to go around your face, and it does the job. So I'm gonna start with step 1, and this one was the gel cleanser. I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand so that you guys can see. It is a gel formula, and so it really does feel watery on the skin. As you start working this around the face, it does bubble up into like a cream formula, and it doesn't get too bubbly, but it does give you a little bit of that effect. This cleanser was very, very gentle on my skin. So if you have very sensitive skin and you've been wanting to try a new cleanser, I really do recommend this. Also, I've felt that this really brought down the redness of my face, especially by my nose. I get very, very red around there. And so whenever I would use this, I felt like the red really did diminish. I mean, after all, this product says that it is a power calming, hydrating cleanser, and I think that it really did do that. It made my skin very calm and the redness did go down. However, I do want to touch up on the fact that this says deep cleanse. I don't really think it did that. I felt like my skin needed some sort of exfoliator, something that has like that gritty texture to a cleanser where I can actually get deep into the pores. I don't think that this did that, or at least it didn't feel that way. This did clean all of my face very nicely. I'm not saying that it didn't, but it didn't feel really getting inside of the pores. Before I move on, I do want to touch up on the scent. This smells exactly like one of the cleansers that I did a review on by Alba Botanica. I can't remember exactly the name, but I will insert a picture so that you guys can see. This smells identical to that. It smells just like it. I mean, I don't want to compare it. This is not a comparison between both of them. But when it comes to the scent, this smells exactly like that one. So moving on to step 2, this one is the Mild Dew treatment. And this is supposed to brighten your skin and also calm it down. I didn't really see at the beginning that this did any sort of brightening effect to my face. However, I felt like I was able to appreciate this product more once I applied everything else on my skin. That brightness really did shine through, and I'm not sure if it was the combination of all 4 of these, but at the beginning, like I said, I really didn't feel like this did that. The texture of this is just like water, just a little bit thicker. I'm gonna apply some here. So you guys can see it's like really runny. It's just like water, but you do feel it's a little bit more thicker. And this at the beginning felt like a little bit sticky. It gave like a little bit of stickiness to my skin. I mean, I'm not sure if that's exactly what it's supposed to feel like, but that's what I experienced, and it wasn't uncomfortable. I mean, it was nothing too sticky, but you can feel that it didn't dry down completely. It also gave me like that dewy kind of look. And I feel like part of the reason was because since this didn't dry down, I mean, it almost looked like it was a little bit wet. Ultimately, I feel like that's exactly what this product is meant to do, because in the back of the box, it did say that this was supposed to make the skin dewy. And that's something that I really do enjoy because, as I've said multiple times in other videos, I have super dry skin. This doesn't have any sort of heavy scent to it. It really doesn't smell like anything. Now we're moving on to step 3, and this one is the Glass Skin Refining Serum. Now this product says that it's supposed to help hydrate, brighten, and also minimize the size of your pores. I mean, all of those 3 together just sound very, very promising. Honestly, I really did feel like this product did do that job. I mean, by the time I got to step 3, I felt like my skin was coming together as to how they have been promoting this skincare routine. Now this is a translucent serum, and I'm gonna pump out a little bit here, and honestly 1 pump is more than enough. It's kind of watery, as you guys can see here. It almost reminds me of step 2, but this one is just a little bit more thicker. When it comes to scent, This doesn't even smell like anything. It's left my skin very, very soft, and it did take a while for it to actually dry down completely onto my skin before moving on to the hydrating cream. Like I said previously for step 2, I feel like once I've applied everything, all 4 of these, I was able to appreciate the way that all 4 of them work together to make my skin feel very soft, hydrating, and more than anything, just give me that skin that looks healthy, clear, and very, very calm. When I say calm, I mean not so much redness and blotchiness. I also want to point out something kind of cool, and I guess it can be important, that this has peach extract in it. I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if that's part of the reason as to why they decided to name their company Peach and Lily. I'm not sure. We'd have to ask. I might send them an email or just make better research. All right, you guys, so we have finally reached step 4, and this one is the matcha pudding antioxidant cream. Now, matcha, yes, it's exactly that. When I open this, I'm like, I wonder if this is going to be green, and it is. It's green, and it smells just like matcha. It's not one of my personal favorite fragrance scents, but I do know that a lot of people like the way that that smells. It's not one of my favorites. I'm not a fan, but I do have to say that I really did enjoy this cream. This is supposed to deliver deep hydration, and I did feel from that. I mean, sometimes I would skip steps 1, 2, and 3 and just go directly to 4. And even then, I felt like this did such a great job. This by all means is not supposed to feel heavy on the skin. However, I do want to say that if you apply too much of this, it can feel heavy. So although it says that it's not supposed to feel that way, I do want to contradict that. And from my personal experiences, did make me question whether or not this felt heavy. Now, as you guys can see, I still have a lot of product left, and part of the reason is because this delivers so much hydration. I don't need so much of this. I'm gonna take a little bit out so that you guys can see. Although this is green, I promise you that once you apply this onto your face, it's not going to appear green. I told you guys about the scent. It smells just like a matcha. I mean, it's not my favorite. After applying this 4-step routine, I think about 10 minutes, I wanna say like in about 10 minutes after, you start to really, really feel all of them working together, just coming through your skin. My skin looked very dewy. It felt super soft, super hydrated. I mean, I really had nothing bad to say about this kit overall. I think that one of the best decisions that I've done was buying this kit and giving it a try. It feels like I've been using them for such a long time and I still have product left. Like I said, a little just comes a long way. And so yeah, I think that this completes my video. I'm sorry, this one was more of an informative instead of me sitting here applying things onto my face, but I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it. As a person who has super dry skin, these really did make a difference. My foundation, my primers went on a lot smoother. Also, there were a couple times where I would have a couple of breakouts, and when I would apply these before bed the next day in the morning, it really did make the size of my pimples just look a lot smaller, and it almost like dried them down. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly what this is meant to do. I don't know, but it really did help me with a couple breakouts here and there. If you have super sensitive skin, I feel like this line is a good option for you. Peach and Lily does not test on animals, and also they are alcohol free, sulfate free, and a bunch of other things I can't remember at the moment. Really do take sensitive skin very seriously. I normally like to end these videos by saying which one of the items was my favorite, and I don't know. I feel like all 4 of them are necessary to just have the ultimate skin goal, you know what I mean? I've used these 2 alone before, and yeah, they did a good job, but it didn't feel the same as to when I use all 4 of them. So I'm gonna say that all 4 are essential. I loved the kit. I think that they were all great. However, I do think that an exfoliator is kind of necessary, or at least for me, I felt like my skin was asking for that, a gritty texture to actually deep clean inside of my pores. And so yeah, I think that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had such a great time with you all. Don't forget that if you enjoyed this video to give this a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I will also be linking this kit on the description box below just in case you guys wanted to take a look. I love you guys. Continue to stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.